Wildcats.
Goal, Westview.
Gore with a goal, number 18, first of the night at 30. Clock is strong defensive play from the Westview team. Sending right up the line. No challenge on defense. Got a goal kick from our keeper, Stephen Lee, who's a junior this year. He sends it to mid. Tarnowski with a good settle.
Check, check.
Penalty on Westview. Just outside the center circle. Good challenge at the midfield. No challenge for the keep to get a hold of the ball. Sends it back out to his midfielder. Westview back on the ball.
Just stay monitoring it.
Shot from outside the box for Westview. Out of bounds. Goal kick.
I was listening to it a second ago on my computer. Yeah.
Cavalier ball.
I had it working. I've been messing with the levels here, trying to get the headphones to work.
Keep sends the ball over midfield. Midfield's on the attack now. Sends it the outside.
Yeah.
Right wing.
Keep on sending me texts.
And defense in Westview
The
makes
levels adjusted.
work out of it.
Yeah, I'm monitoring on my computer here too. Except I'm gonna get feedback now.
Westview on the right wing.
Backed up here.
Good challenge on defense. Westview
All
throw.
right, I'm dialing it in. Trying to.
Throw in Westview.
That was a close one. We got a player down for a second. He's all right.
Okay, well, I'm adjust it.
Got a corner kick for Westview coming in. Comes a corner kick from the rest side of the field. Defense clears the ball out. Westview contains ball, and then a good clearance by the Cavaliers. Straight away, we got a throw in for Westview. Back into the defensive zone.
Sounds pretty good on my computer here.
Westview at midfield, moving the ball confidently. And a missed pass gives Cavalier the ball. Clearance. The ball makes Cavalier throwing.
In for Clackamas, number 5, Tyler Vanderbilt.
What's up?
We have a substitution for Clackamas. Number 5 comes in. Tyler Vanderbilt for Garliavic. Keeper gets rid of the ball all the way down the field. Offense is pressuring strong on Cavalier with a strong bad penalty. Looks like the ref's going to give him a stern talking to. Penalty kick deep in the Cavaliers' defensive zone. And looks like we got a coach yellow card. Yellow card for the coach, Tom Lathrop, Westview. Looks like the ref's gonna be playing a pretty tight game today. Looks like somebody's lining up on the side for the Cavaliers. Substitution. chilly out here, trying to keep warm. Right away to the keeper. Add an extra man onto the field. Good defensive play. Everybody's making sure to support their defense. Strong challenge from the offender. Westview with the ball again. And a sliding challenge from Cavaliers calls forth a penalty. Comes a Westview penalty kick. Two-man Cavalier wall. Sends it in the center to no avail. Defenders clear the ball. And another penalty on the Westview team. Tried to make short work of it, get ready to go. The ref told him to give it a pause. So you have a referee error. It's actually not a Westview penalty, it's a Cavalier penalty. Now Westview with their penalty kick. Sends it deep in. Cavalier gets a good defensive head on the ball. And a shot wide. Cavaliers are sending up their goalkeeper for a goal kick.
Number 21, Diego Garcia. Number 13, Noah Clausen. And number 16, Austin Wong.
So have a couple substitutions for the Cavaliers again. Keeping their legs fresh out there. A couple defenders come in for a good switch up. Goalkeeper sends the ball all the way down the field. Now battle at midfield. Westview is strong on the ball. Send it up the wing. Defense makes good work of it. And they send it across the field. Here he comes in on the outside of the box. Here's a slide and challenge.
Corner kick, Westview.
Called a corner kick for Westview. Sending it in from the right-hand corner. Defense got a good head on the ball. Midfield came and scooped it away. Cleared it out. Throw in, Westview. Stephen Lee, the goalkeeper's got the ball. He goes for a kick. And they send it deep in for one of their offenders, Westview. With good defensive skill, they cleared the ball away. No trouble at all. Strong challenge on the ball, call it penalty on that. Goalkeeper Stephen Lee comes out for the penalty kick. Goes to the outside left line. Brings it back to the defense. Sends it in the center. And Westview takes control of the ball. Good competent play from the defender, sending it back to his support. Makes it so they can send it all the way up the center. And the goalkeeper's there for a save. Back to the goalkeeper. And he sends it out to outside defenders. Trying to keep the ball moving and not trying to get contained by Westview. They're doing a good job of keeping that ball under their feet. We're all the way in the corner now, and a good challenge from the defense. Stop the play. We got a throw in for the Cavaliers.
Throw for Clackamas.
And he plays the safe ball back to his defender. Good choice. Midfielder sends it in. Deflected off of Broughton. And Broughton steps in again for good defensive play. Clear the ball and they send it up the line. And the goalkeeper comes out for the challenge. Looks like we got another yellow card on the field for a Westview player. And that's a yellow card for Pinson, one of the captains for Westview's team. And the goalkeeper with his penalty kick to clear the zone. Still the score, Westview 1, Cavaliers 0.
Substituting the game for Westview, number 5, Dylan Schumann.
We have a substitute for the Cavaliers. Number 5 steps in. And that was a really good attempt for an attack. Cleared away by the defense. We have a Westview throw-in. Right away, they're on the ball fast. And did not keep control of the ball. Took it out of bounds. We have a Cavaliers throw-in. Cavalier throw-in right up the center. And the midfield has cleared it away for Westview. And the defense for Cavaliers clears it out. We're back into the defensive zone for Westview. We have a couple of attackers coming in. Making some good, smart passes. Keeping the ball moving. And up the line, out on the Cavaliers. Westview throw-in. Defense clears the ball away, deflected off one of their offenders. And we have somebody up the line. Westview's defense is really strong. Cavaliers are having a tough time breaking into their zone. Cavaliers all the way back to their defense, all the way back to their goalkeeper. And he clears it off to one of the wings. Westview possession again. And looks like one of the Westview players had somebody hurtled over top of him, and he hits the ground. Looks like he's complaining about his tailbone. Player helps him up, off he goes. Number 24 limping it off. That's Toops, number 24. Westview throw in all the way into the defense. And a miss cleared. Westview has control on the wing, and they send it in for the cross. Aerial. Oh, and they're getting so close. Oh, good save by Lee. Good save by Lee. Shot from the outside the box. Deflected off another player, and he deals with the danger. Defense clears it outside. Westview throw in. Westview shot from the center. Just wide of the target. We have two substitutes coming in
The game for Clackamas.
for the Cavaliers.
Junior Flores, number 17, and number 18, Kyle Jones.
Flores and Jones into the defense and the midfield. Goalkeeper clears the ball for a goal kick. Deflected off one of the midfielders for Westview. And a questionable call by the referee on a strong challenge from the Cavaliers. Got a penalty kick for Westview. Just outside the circle. And way off target above the goal. They'll send it out of bounds. Goal kick, Cavaliers. So we have about 14 minutes left in this first half. And a little bit of mist coming down. Ought to spice things up a little bit, see how they keep control on the ball. Goal kick to center off of one of the defender from Westview's head. Couple passes, they send it into the wing. He's looking to clear, he's looking to cross. Good strong defending, and he's going to get a penalty for it. A little bit too handsy. From the outside, we're going to have a penalty kick, see if they can put a head on it. They've brought in their big defender, Broughton, to see if he can get up there and get his head on the ball for this big clear. Oh, a direct pass leads to a shot just wide of the target. Keep was on his feet, though. He was ready for the ball. We have a Cavaliers goal kick. Sends the ball to about half. Tarnowski gets his head on the ball. And they've contained the wing. Comes back to his defense. And good challenge from Westview. They've only got two on the ball, and there's only one defender. Good defending from Toops, center back. Gets the ball cleared away for a corner kick. they're trading out players for the corner kick. See if they can get the right formula, get this goal in here. Going for a short pass right back to him on the corner. Misread the pass. Ball goes out of bounds for a goal kick. This Westview offense is fast. They're really working the ball well into the corners, looking for as many crossing opportunities as they can. But they only have 2 versus 4 strong defenders from the Cavaliers. Tarnowski through the center, clears it out to the wing. They have a penalty on the Cavaliers. Just outside the mid. He sends it in with good defense. They have a shot from outside the box and another shot from outside the box, leading to a wide miss above the goal and to the outside. And Westview throw in down the line. Good defense from the Cavaliers getting that ball cleared away. Now we have a midfielder on the ball, sending it out to his wing, moving fast up the field, really looking strong on the ball this time. Great passing. And they've contained the ball still with a cross just above his offense, just above the offense's head. I'd like to take this time to thank ARP, Accelerated Recovery Performance, to reduce the recovery time of injuries by 60 to 80% for helping us cover this match tonight. Throw in Westview. Clearance from the defense on the Cavaliers. Tarnowski on the ball. Strong defending, won't let him get forward, but they clear the ball over the half. Up the wing they go. The keep comes out. Keep for Westview. Great save from Fabrega. Very confident goalkeeping there. Very confident goalkeeping. And the defense steps up for the ball. Westview ball. Westview's got it up the wing. They're trying to go. They keep getting challenged too hard. They've got a penalty. Here comes a penalty. Goalkeeper's ball. Cavaliers. He's taking his time, letting everybody clear out of the way, and he sends it over the midway field. And we're going to have a penalty on the slide. Penalty on the slide. We're going to have a talking to. I'll take this time to say thank you to the chiropractor specials, as low as $40 per month for Stephen Gardner at ARP. With just over 7 minutes in the half, we've got the penalty kick away, and they sent it deep into the Westview's offensive zone. We have offsides on the Cavaliers. And the goalkeeper with a penalty kick out of his zone. Heavy challenge from the defense on Westview. And we're going to call penalty on Westview. Once again, for ARP, I want to say thank you for 212 Sports at 11791 Southeast Highway, 212 Clackamas, Oregon. Phone number 360-513-1322. Penalty kick from Cavaliers. Sends it into the center. Cavaliers got a good head on the ball, but the goalkeeper was ready. Collected it quite easily. Sends the ball back over the half. No challenge for the defense. And now they've contained the ball. Cleared it away again into the Westview offensive zone, defensive zone. Westview defense back on the ball. A little frantic in there. Need a Cavaliers back on the ball. No real direction right now. And the Westview will give it to their goalie to clear away. Westview sends it up the line, and the offense is moving fast. Defense clears the ball away. Looks like we've got a yellow card. Yellow card against the Cavaliers. And he gets his yellow card. He gets taken out of the game. We have number 11 to come into the game. Simmons back on defense. Here comes a penalty kick. Defense for Cavaliers clears it away quite easily. Tarnowski turns the ball, looking for his pass. He can't find it. Westview collects the ball. Passes it off. Keeping control of the ball right now. Slowing the game down. Looking really, really collected. And up the line they go on the right side. Defense challenge. Sends it out of bounds. Clears the danger for now. Westview throw-in. Header to clear the ball away from the Cavaliers defense. Westview throw-in. Refs calling a real tight game today, making sure it stays friendly. This is out-of-conference play, so we've just got two teams that are on their second game each. Nobody needs to be getting hurt, but looks like we got an injury on the field anyways. Cavaliers is going to pull one of their players off and send somebody new in for the defense. Looks like Simmons just came on the field and is already sent off.
In the game for Clackamas, number 3, Sergei Gavrilovich.
Got Gabrielovich back in the game, back on defense, going for the throw-in. Westview's containing the ball pretty well. up on the left side wing. Cavaliers got a good foot on the ball. Their centerman Laurie is really working hard right now to try to get that ball back. And now we got Tarnowski. Tarnowski in the ball, nice little chip. Now he's moving forward with just under 3 minutes on the clock. That's a nutmeg from Laurie. Oh, he tries to send the ball to the corner with no help. Looks like Westview's got the beat on him. He's going to head up the side of the field. And really great defending, Keeps him off the ball. Doesn't get a corner kick. Really good defending on the Cavaliers' part. Goal kick. That was Toops again on the ball. Toops has been playing a really good defensive game today. He's playing center back for the Cavaliers. Really controlling this defensive game. Westview back on the ball. Get a little slip from the grass. Goalie ball. He sends it rolling out to Garlievic. He sends it deep into the corner for the Cavaliers. Collects the ball quite nicely. Gets a shot. Not enough power. Keeper takes control of it really quite easily. We've got a minute and a half on the clock before halftime. Still 1-0 Westview. Westview kick from about midfield. Sends it out to the left wing. Garlievic on the run. Deflected off the defender. Westview on the ball. He's taking his time, looking what he has. He's got a lot of options. He's letting people catch up. And he's coming into the center with the ball. Loses it. It's good defending on the Cavaliers' part. Now Cavaliers up on their left wing. Headed out of bounds. Westview on the throw-in. Straight up the line. No challenge for the defense to take care of that ball at all.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We have the end of the first half. We have a 1-0, couple yellow cards out there. One for the coach of the Westview team. We have 2 yellow cards for the Cavaliers. And good defending on the Cavaliers' part. It sounds like they need to get a little bit more working up on their offensive front. See what they can do in the second half. Going back into the locker room right now to recuperate and see what they can figure out. We'll catch you guys in a few minutes.
All right, Ryan Johnson back here with Portland Sports Beat from Clackamas High School with Tim Gillespie doing play-by-play. I'm going to hop in on the color for the second half here. Tim, what do you think about the first half?
Westview really got a good offensive line. They're really pushing it constantly up into the corners of the field. And the defense is containing them every time, though. They're doing a really good job. There's a couple key players really controlling the game. And goalkeeper back on Westview hasn't had much challenge, so we'll see if he's staying warm.
We'll see if Clackamas pushes more people forward in the second half here.
We'll go with the kickoff. Westview's got the ball back into their defensive zone. Strong challenge from Tarnowski, headed straight up the center. Ball gets put up in the air, immediately controlled by Westview. Cavaliers defense on the ball, up the wing.
Cavaliers have already looked like they're coming out more aggressive.
Cavaliers defense on the ball, clears it away. Good header on Westview's D. Out to the wing. Cavaliers back to their defense and sending it up the line. See if they can get a good opportunity. It's tough to get it over the top of that big defender they got back there on Westview.
Yeah, their back line is huge.
Broughton, their senior, he seems to be playing center back right now. Really, he's just challenging every single person that comes across the line and really doing a good job with it.
Their whole back line is experienced. They're all seniors. They're all big. They're all fast. They're all experienced. It's exactly what you want from your defense.
Pre-game, the two coaches were talking about how in 2011 the Westview team had a really young sophomore-oriented team, and how they're very much so similar with the Cavaliers this year, being a young team, trying to figure out some things to really get that offense boost. And keeping on the ball like that is really tough with a young guy, especially when you're going up against a big line like that.
Mm.
We got a throw in for the Cavaliers up the left side. They're in their offensive zone now. See what kind of play they can generate. Right up the center. Westview has got the ball. Send it back into their center. And he's gonna send it up to his wing. Back to him. And Broughton with the ball on defense. A lot of control going on. A lot of ticky-tacky play, keeping the ball between a couple people, making sure that the ball doesn't get out of hand. And it's knocked out of bounds by midfielder from Westview. We've got a Cavalier throw-in.
Clackamas is going to need to take control in the middle of the field a little bit more if they're going to have a chance to create some scoring opportunities. They just aren't getting many touches on the ball.
Good defensive clear out of Westview's end. And Toops on the ball again. Really stepping up big today. He's playing a really great game. He's only a sophomore. We got a couple more good years out of him. We're going to see what kind of player he develops into. I have a feeling that he's going to be one of the stronger defenders on this team for the next couple of years. We have a Westview throw-in. Toops on the ball. Westview with a clear cross, and the defense takes control of it quick from the Cavaliers. Clears that ball away. Penalty on the Cavaliers. Westview penalty kick from the
Referee's been busy tonight. Very physical game, and he's calling it tight. Made for a lot of stoppages of play.
We got a goal kick. He sends it into the center of the field. Tarnowski on the ball, sends it into the corner. Simmons and couldn't get a hold of the ball. Deflected off him. We've got a Wildcat throw in. Wildcat's going to send it straight up the line. Continuing up the line. And we got a Westview throw in. Sends it straight up the left side line. Good challenge from the defender. He takes care of that ball right away. Big senior Broughton steps in there and takes care of that ball, knocks the guy right over. Really strong challenge.
Are we back on? You think?
Yes. We have a goal kick for the Cavaliers. Let's see where he sends it. Sends it up the right side line towards Simmons and Martz. Oh, strong offense from the Westview player there. Had a couple people trying to gather around him. They could not get the ball off his feet. Now they're up the right side line, sending it to one of these players. And Broughton on the ball clears it out of bounds. Watts was just working as hard as he could. He just could not catch up to that ball. Broughton's got a stride on him. He's the biggest guy on the field. Ryan, this game is moving a lot better than it was in the first half. These guys are really after each other this half.
It's early season. It's going to take guys a while to get into their groove.
Goalkeeper's got the ball, Cavaliers. Lee has seen a lot of action tonight, but he sure is holding his composure. Clears the ball away over the half. Simmons fighting. A little confusion there in the center. Looks like Suazo came away with the ball. And Tarkovsky.
Oh, nice through ball.
Tarkovsky into Simmons. And Simmons into Watts. Oh, but the keep. Way to go, Fabrega. That was a great save.
Oh, wide open.
Just off the fingertips.
Wide open look right in front of the goal. Clackamas needed that one.
Oh, man, that was a really exciting.
Beautiful through ball from the midfield on Clackamas. Brandon Simmons, a sophomore midfielder, just played a gorgeous through ball.
Yeah, Watts got challenged as soon as that ball came through, and wasn't really much what you could do, having to deal with those big defenders back there. Off the corner kick, he sends it in. There's a little scuffle. Now we're on the left side wing. Oh, Broughton clears it away.
Clackamas knocking on the door.
Westview sends it up the line. And there's Toops again on the ball. Sends it back into Tarkovsky. Good challenge on the midfield there.
Tarnowski is really making the difference here for Clackamas. He's given him a huge target right in the middle to play through.
Yeah, he's a big boy. He looks like the biggest guy on their team right now. He is one of their captains. He's a senior this year. This is last year. He's 6'2". He's really a strength on the ball.
He's tall, but he's got talent. He's got a great touch on the ball, and he's got vision. And that ability to hold it in the middle gives him just the extra time that he needs to make the play.
He really does create a lot of time. Simmons on the ball again for a shot. Didn't quite get enough power on it. No challenge at all for Fabriga.
The momentum has definitely shifted a bit here into Clackamas' favor.
Like we had said before, they're a young team, so they've really got a lot to look forward to this season. Once they can figure out how this all works for them, they're really going to start charging through. A lot of play at the center of the field right now. Deflection off one of the Westview players, sends it in the defensive zone. Defense clears it out. Westview throwing. Kim on the throw-in. Sends it straight up the line. Good challenge on the defense. Noble, one of the captains for Clackamas, really stepped in there and powered through that ball, made sure that that ball wasn't going any further into the zone. And thus they have an attack. Broughton clears the ball once again. That Broughton is really he's tough to get past. He's fast. He's not intimidated by anybody on that field. He really gets in there and really shows people his size.
He's shutting everything down that's coming his way.
Toops on the ball. Oh, that's a yellow card. You got a yellow card for Westview here.
That's Pinson, who's going to have to leave the field with a yellow card.
He's one of their captains. He's a senior this year. He ought to know better than to be pulling people around like that on their shoulders. It's a preseason game.
Into the game for Westview, number 10, Ben Larson.
We have a Clackamas and we have a Westview substitution. Goalkeeper at midway sends it in, trying to get some extra men up on the front of the field, get that ball towards the net. Anything they can do to get it in front of that goal and put away. Garlievic tries to get the ball forward again. But we have Larson on the ball. He's going into the corner. And he saves it before it goes out. Oh, really great passing there. Clackamas barely contains them, gets the clearing, and now there's a Westview throw-in.
Westview very impressive in the last third, stringing passes together. They move inside out very, very nicely.
We're going to throw in for Clackamas. Westview.
You were talking about how Clackamas has a young team this year. It's a long season. It'll take them a little while to get into their flow. Westview last year went through the same growing pains, starting out the season 0-5 and 4. They didn't get their first win until 10 games into the season. But when they started playing well, they started winning a lot of games, and they're just picking up where they left off.
We got a goal kick for Clackamas here. Really keeping this keeper on their toes today. Garlievic on the ball. And we have a Westview throw. Noble couldn't quite get to that ball before it went out of bounds, but he heads it out again for a good clear. Stops the danger right away. Flynn with a throw-in. Sends it straight to Toops on Clackamas' team. And Garlievic with a great clear. Broughton's on the ball again for Westview. Simmons is right up on top of him. See if he can take care of him. Simmons with a throw-in right away. Oh, that's a questionable throw-in. That was a questionable throw-in. We'll have another throw-in for the Cavaliers here.
"20 minutes to go here in the second half. Clackamas is going to have to continue pressing. Seems like most of their possessions are coming off of forced turnovers.
One of these two teams really needs to slow the game down and just kind of take control. Oh, we've got a header towards the goal. Fabrega takes real easy control of it again, clears the ball away. As I was saying, both of these teams are kind of playing a little frantic right now. They need to slow the ball down, control it, take each pass and make it really worth their while instead of just sending it to wherever they can. Needs a little bit of vision on the field right now. As Ryan said before, it's going to take them a while, but
A little bit unsettled on both sides of the ball. You know, it could have something to do with the weather. We got our first big rain of the season tonight. These teams have been practicing outside all fall, but they haven't been practicing in the rain. That one's going to ricochet off the goalie.
Westview with a great penalty kick there, almost puts it in. You know, that field is real wet, you're absolutely right. Just before, you know, there was downpouring, and then after that it started to kind of mist over here a little while, so it's definitely wet on that field. People are having a hard time keeping good touch on that ball.
A lot of guys on the ground. It speeds up the game. High school soccer is a fast game to begin with, but with the moisture on the field, it even takes it to another level.
That ball just starts skipping away, and they can't get a good foot on it. Every time it comes off the ground, it's going to be a little wet. You're not going to have a lot of really good touch or control on it. It's going to slick right off the top of your foot. You're not mindful to keep on top of it. Westview, penalty kick in.
Oh, he's going to get a shot on goal there.
Oh, just wide of the net. Just wide of the net for Larson there. One of the seniors on the team last year. You know, this is the second time I've seen him in this half make really good moves towards putting the ball in the right places.
He's getting in the right spots. He needs to put that ball on goal. At the very least, a hard shot right at the keeper. You're going to get a good chance at a putback.
Number 7, Juan Rodriguez, and number 21, Diego Garcia for Clackamas.
We have two substitutions for
Number
Clackamas,
15, Hunter Pinson for Westview.
and we have a single substitution for Westview. Goal kick just past the half towards Tarkovsky again. As we said before, he really drives the game in the middle of the field. Garlievic with a really good, strong defensive play. Westview penalty kick. There's some apprehension from some of the Westview players to really clear their zone. They've already got a goal up on them. They don't want to lose that, so they're keeping all their defenders strong in their zone.
Oh,
Over top the defender, we have a penalty.
Westview forward didn't hold back on that one. Another free kick.
Has a hard time settling that ball.
Pinson's going to win it back. Great leave.
Looks like a strong challenge will turn into a penalty. Here comes a free kick.
I like the creativity I'm seeing from Westview up front. They're really working together and making it difficult to predict where they're going, using triangles nicely.
Noble and Tarkovsky working the ball. Here he comes. Tarkovsky's really working it well. That's a hard challenge turned penalty.
There he is again, coming right through the middle. That size is just tough to deal with.
Not only that, but you know, he's got this slow kind of saunter to him. It's almost unpredictable how he's going to shoot forward with his speed.
He is not the fastest guy out there, but he'll surprise you with a change of direction.
Anytime. We have a free kick from Garcia here. Something with Tarkovsky. We're not sure what's going to happen. Looks like they're planning something. Noble's drifting away.
This is dangerous here for Westview. If they can put this on goal, could have a chance at it.
Referee referee is making sure this wall isn't too close. See what Diego does with this ball.
Clackamas sending a whole bunch of bodies into the mix.
Clear. Simmons trying to get to that ball, but it just wasn't quick enough. Out of bounds it goes. We have a West End throw-in.
Yeah, again, that back line for Westview is just too much. Both of these teams expect to be contenders in the playoffs this season. Like we said before, Westview 2 years ago won the state championship. Clackamas was a semifinalist in last year's playoffs.
Flynn, one of their captains, clears it away for a out of bounds. We're going to have a Clackamas throw-in. Simmons on the ball for the throw-in. Sends it to Tarkovsky. Good work from the defense and a clear. We got Larson on the ball. He's ahead of everybody. He just lost control of the ball. See what the goaltender is. Oh, and he challenges him all the way out of his box. Keeps contained to the ball. Sends it way out.
Chalk that one up to the keeper for a save.
Stephen Lee really playing an outstanding game right now. We have Noble. Pinson back on the field with one yellow card. He better cool his jets, make sure he's not pushing people around, getting too handsy out there. If he gets another yellow card, it's not going to be good news for their team. They've already got these guys knocking at the door. They got 14 minutes left. It would be terrible to have a man down. Throw in Westview. He lost control of that ball and the throw-in just slipped right out of his hands. Once again, to accredit the wetness of the field. Pinson on the ball, captain for Westview. Really getting physical out there on this side of the field. Referee telling him to mind their high kicks. Deflection off of Diego. Toops really stepping in big there, taking care of that ball, getting it out of the center of the field. Looks like we got a penalty, though.
It's just under 15 minutes left to go in the second half here.
Oh, he sends it high.
Westview puts one in, they'll seal the deal.
Looks like Schumann had a chance at that one. Not Schumann, my mistake. That would be Morgan, number 9. Sent it a little high on the shot. Goalkeep sends it out of his zone. Diego gets a good touch on it, trying to get it to Tarkovsky again. Really physical play on both sides of the ball on that part right there. So much so that it ends in a penalty on Flores here, a junior for Clackamas. They're going to get 2 men up on the wall, see if they can get this ball deflected out of the way of their keep. It's a really important part of the game is making sure you protect your keeper, making sure that he's, the last line of defense, literally. If you can get in the way of you and the ball, that's one of the most important things you can do for him. And Tarkovsky takes good care of him. Controls the ball and clears it out of his zone. Trying to find his winger there, Rodriguez, and he couldn't quite get the ball to him. Toops, once again, steps up to clear that ball away. Really, I can't say enough good things about Toops in this game. He's playing really just phenomenally. Looks like they're pulling him out, though.
In the game for Clackamas, number 16, Austin Wong, and number 6, James Watts.
Might be going with a bit more of an offensive lineup.
Looks like it. They started off with Watts up on forward, so they're trying to get him back up on that ball. He's real quick on his feet. And they're going to get a shot from outside the box, just wide of the goal a ways. Had the power and the vision and everything, just couldn't quite put it on the target. We're going to do another Clackamas trade out. Taking Flores out, and we're going to put Toops back up on the field. Sending him up towards the front, see if he can get something working. Toops is a sophomore. He really got a lot of good years ahead of him. 10.5 minutes left in the game. We're going to have a Westview throw-in. Westview substitute. Great turn on the ball up the wing. Garlievic there to challenge him.
Drew 2 defenders on that. Really making Westview pay attention to him up there.
Garlievic's going to have to step up big time right now. They took Toops, put him up at the front of the field. We're going to see if we can generate some offensive power. But Garlievic is really another one of those pivotal members in that defensive zone right now. Wide of the mark, goal kick.
Good idea. Westview is going to start to play the substitution game now, trying to run some time off the clock with just under 10 minutes to go.
In the game for Westview, number 2, Daniel Kim.
Daniel Kim in the middle of the field now. Tarnowski is not afraid of throwing that body weight around, and that when he's going to get the head on the ball, he's going to make sure he's the one on top. Noble with a throw-in, straight to Watts. Watts with a really great header deflected into the center of the field. The defense was there to clear it away right away, though. Looks like there's a slide on the side of the field. Simmons is having a tough time over there. Simmons is one of those fast players. It's tough to keep up with his feet, it looks like. You put your feet on him and he's going to kind of get tripped up. Also makes it tough on the ref to see if it's going to be a penalty or not. Westview defense clears it away, sends it up the field. First on the ball, Kim.
There's Westview's
Oh,
midfield again, making it happen.
oh, Pinson.
Well, he's got
Pinson almost had a really great opportunity there by himself.
the right idea. The attack is still on here.
Deflected off one of the defenders. Westview throwing.
I'm really impressed with Westview's second wave of attack. They play it up to their forwards, who then play it back to their midfielders.
It seems like they restructure every time that they get a hold of that ball in a little bit more space. Everybody's off the ball movement is really good to create that pass for the next wave, as you called it.
Definitely have decent form, especially this early in the season. And there's another opportunity. You get caught off sides on that one.
Looks like Morgan was really chomping at the bit for that one there. Noble on the ball, one of their captains.
And here we go again. See if they can make something of it this time.
Morgan sends it out to the corner.
Not bad.
Another shot on net from way outside. Lee was right up on top of things, though, ready for it, and knocked it away.
Got a good look at it. need a little more foot behind it.
Kim on the ball. Sends it out to his wing. And a good clearance there by Suazo, Brendan Suazo. We got Toops on the ball up on front now. He gets a shot off. Right on the goal. The keeper couldn't contain it, couldn't hold the ball. Toops is really impressing.
Keeper did enough.
Toops is really impressing us.
Knocked it out of there, and unfortunately nobody from Clackamas was there to take the rebound.
Noble took care of the defense there. Tried to clear it to the center of the field. Number one for a defense, don't clear it to the center of the field. Deflected off one of their players and almost went towards the net. Cleared it up the field. Now it's a Westview throw-in. Looks like Noble's back on the ball. He's trying to figure out where he's going to send it. Give and go straight up the field. Cleared away easily by Jake Van Base. Another captain on the field. Junior captain this year.
Yeah, that one was shut down way too easy. You're going to need to do something a little bit more creative than that to break down this Westview defense.
Number 7, Tyler Chung.
Got Flores back on the field. Let's see if they can generate the right kind of combination of people here. They're really testing out the water, seeing what they can do with people. Who really works well together, who really doesn't work well. It looks like they're getting more of their combination
Here we
figured
go
out,
again.
though.
Here comes Pinson.
Pinson, another captain on the field.
Pinson's going to score some goals this season.
You can tell he's hungry.
He's big, he's fast, he's skilled, and he's got a strong midfield supporting him.
In the game for Westview, number 9, Katie Morgan.
The entire team is structured really well. They seem to have it locked down and just the right order of things in order to keep strength in all parts of the field.
They're definitely going to be tested this year playing in the Metro League, which is notoriously just powerhouse conference.
We got just over 3.5 minutes left in this game. So a goal kick for Clackamas. See if they can't find a couple of their drivers in this one.
Yeah, maybe Clackamas can get a set play or a foul within the 30 to get a one last chance at it. They can send some people forward.
Really good defensive play there. Suazo stepped right up and took care of Pinson. Put him down. Strong defensive challenge. Tarnowski on the ball again. Broughton steps in. Here comes a little bit more mist for the field if it wasn't slippery enough already. Really putting these kids to the test. Tarnowski's really challenging the ball now. And Kim clears. Straight to Noble. Gets a good touch on the ball. We got Flores. Simmons wants to send it back in. Watts on the side,
Nice
looking for
turn.
the. Simmons gets a missed opportunity there.
Oh, good play by the defense. Goes up, saves it, and gets the clear.
Strong play. Strong play by Morgan there. Goes in, takes the other defender right out. Noble's hustling that ball. He's got to get moving right now before the game gets over. We only got 10 seconds. 8, 6, 4, 2. Now we're into extra time. 1 minute of extra time. It's counting down fast. Noble on the ball, trying to find Flores. We can hear several shouts from the Westview players trying to get this ball just shut down. They don't want to let these guys create any more opportunities. Noble puts the ball out.
Yeah, time winding down for Clackamas here. We'll see if they even get another chance on the ball.
Yeah, they're putting their limits out there. They're definitely testing Clackamas to see what they can do. And they send the ball deep into the right corner. They have Chung on the ball. Can't quite generate enough to figure out what he was doing. But
10, 9, 8,
6,
7, 6,
4,
4,
2.
2, 1.
That's going to be it. Westview is going to come out with a 1-0 win versus Clackamas here at Clackamas High School. Tim, a real physical game on both sides of the ball. Westview just appeared to be a little bit more in shape, a little bit more in form than Clackamas.
Well, that's going to be something that, we ran into talking about earlier. They have a younger team this year. They're going to have to figure that out, really get their own feet underneath them to see if they can work out that physicality.
Yeah, hard to do against a real quality team like Westview to try to get your groove on. But like you said, it's still the preseason. These teams both have a few more preseason games coming up before season starts, regular season games. But as far as playoffs are concerned, all the games count.
Westview really has a really, really good coach on them, it seems, telling them to restructure the ball and get it into the place where they can create enough time and space in order to really put passes into the right places, generate a lot of offensive power.
Yeah. Look forward to following both these teams. This is Portland Sports Beat. We're here Thursday night soccer out at Clackamas High School. Tune in next week. We'll be back with another game. This is Ryan Johnson
And Tim Gillespie.
signing off. Portland Sports Beat. Thanks for tuning in.